Well guys, we got the steel in, we got the jig all set up, we're all ready to rock and roll. And yeah, so, all right, let's do it. All right guys, this is where I'm at right now. I was able to set up the jig and everything, and I had to use a level to level it all out. And it probably doesn't look level because my camera's not level, but oh well, it is level. So, so far, getting it all leveled out. I'm tacking in all those bars right there. And then I started at about noon. I have to say I started at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Came out here, started setting everything up. And now it's 4, so I've gotten this far, and I might be able to. I keep having problems with my damn welder shutting down because it's so hot. It gets so hot out here that the welder's sitting out there, and the dang stinger's not very long. Let me show you here. See, my stinger here it's only about 5.5, 6 feet long, so I have to keep moving my dang welder around, you know, to keep welding this thing together, and that's kind of a pain in the butt, and that's taken me a while to always stop and move this thing around. So, but yeah, it's going together pretty decently. You can see, let me back this thing up. I don't know if you can see it or not, but as it's sitting there, it's got a slight bow into it. But I'm going to be flipping it upside down. Once I get all this stuff welded, I'm going to be flipping it upside down. And then once I start welding on the side rails, the heat should straighten out that bow. But yeah, so far I've been on it for 3 hours, and I'm kind of sitting here just relaxing right now. Because my welder overheated and it turned off. Plus on top of that, notice how you can't hear any music in the background? Yeah, I keep blowing my stupid little strip circuit, you know, it's got one of those little safety switches on it that turns off if it's overloaded. Well, yeah, but my welder right now just switched over, so I'm gonna start welding again and keep plugging away at it. So it's about, yeah, see what time it really is. 4:04. So let me keep at it. Alright guys, guess what just happened? This might be a little interesting to y'all. Alright. Put on this big 10-pound spool. Have it running through here. I want to turn this thing on to get ready to weld my ground wire. My ground on the welder was touching the chassis of this. When I hit the power switch, I heard and smelled, well, I smelled smoke. I look up and I see the wire coming out of my welder starting to glow. So apparently, I was charging up my whole spool of wire back here. It was feeding back through, hitting the contact in the front. So I was heating up my wire all the way through. So I hope I didn't just mess up my welder. I hope I didn't melt this wire all the way through. Fuck. I think I did. That's hot right there. God dang it. Let me play around with this a little. Oh! Alright. Boy, that was kind of different. My ground clamp was actually clamped onto this. When I turned this thing on, the juice must have went all the way through, you know, because this is where my contact is at, or my positive or negative, whatever, whichever. But this is where it's at. The juice must have went all the way through, went through the spool of wire, and somehow made a jump between the spool of wire to the frame. Somehow, some way. Weirdness. Okay. Now, I'm getting ready to do that part right there. Zap! Yeah, okay. Well guys, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. See, I'm pretty damn tired. And it's too dark for me to show you how much progress I got done with it. But I took a picture of it. See those? So I'm gonna glass of this coffee, and I'm gonna drink it, and then I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take a shower, maybe. I don't know, I'm pretty damn tired. I don't even know if I'll even take a shower. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. Wait, today is tomorrow. But anyways, it's Wednesday, and I'm too damn tired to edit this video.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait, and yeah, and put it up a different time. So, okay. Well, that's what I did today. Yeah, so...
Well, I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta get to bed. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. This is where I'm at right now. I was able to get the frame flipped upside down, and I'm getting ready to put the axle on. And I'll show you what I'm doing here. Now, since the wall tubing of this is a little thin, what I'm going to do is, since my purchase here are going to be welded right onto here, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking some of this 1/8 inch angle iron, probably about 6 inches per perch, and I'm going to be welding it onto the frame like that. And yeah, so I'll be cutting off about 6 inches, put a chunk there, put a chunk over there, and a chunk, and 2 other chunks on the other side. I wanted to show you guys something because I know a few of you were a little concerned about it. Move this over. If you look closely at the tongue mount there, it comes over, and I notched out this piece of angle iron so it would go through there. It's welded onto the inside face of the angle iron here. See that? Notched. And this one here is also notched. Okay, I think I might put in a few gussets there. Might do that. But then I also took a piece of 1 inch by 1 inch angle iron and then capped it going along. So I tacked it there and then put my clamps on it, bent it down, welded it, and then welded over there. So this area right here is no longer much of a weak point. See how that is? got a little bit of triangulation in there. Alright. And here, let me stand back. Now you can see that when I had it flipped upside down and I did the top rails, it took a lot of the bow out. Yeah, looking pretty good. I was talking with Bill on the phone, and he said that something that he learned from the old timers. He's been building trailers and doing trailer designs for about 35 years. He said that what you do is you take the bed portion. Now some people say 30-70, some people say 60-40. He said that it kind of came down to a rule of thumb where you take the feet of your bed and you find the center, and then you count how many inches back the feet are. So if this is 16 feet, half of 16 is 8, and then you count 16 inches back, and that is where the center of your axle will be. Seems like a pretty decent mathematical number. Yeah. So that's where we're at right now. And I'm going to try to get this done tonight if I can. Hands are pretty sore. Body's pretty sore after yesterday. Yeah, boy, it was something else. I got out here about 12:30, 1 o'clock, started rocking and rolling, and then didn't finish till about 3:30. Went in, took a shower, didn't even eat, and yeah, I didn't get to sleep till about 4:35, something like that. I sat in the shower for a long time. Yeah, so I was pretty tired. But anyways, you guys, still plugging away at this. Once I get these all welded up, tomorrow I'm gonna have to, well, I was going to do a bunch of grinding and stuff today, but I realized, well, I'm gonna have to do a bunch more welding on it, so screw it. I'm just gonna weld everything right away and then take my wire thingy to it. Literally almost done. And then after I get the axle on and the wheels on, then we're gonna have to flip it again, and then I'll have to start working on the tailgate. The coupler, I don't plan on welding that on. I think I'll bolt that on, so I'm gonna have to go down and get some long bolts for that thing. Putting that thing on there. So yeah. So you guys, I'm still plugging away at it. So if you guys are interested in building yourself a trailer, you can go on over there to trailerplans.com and get yourself a kit like what I got. You don't have to build a monster like what I'm doing right now. Yeah, you don't have to do that. You can build something simple, because hunting season's coming up, and you know, all sorts of stuff. And just think, if you wait until like to do it next year, remember, all the snow's gonna melt and it's gonna be all this mud everywhere, and you're gonna be like, oh man, I should have built a trailer so I could go out mudding. Huh, how's that for a sales pitch? So anyways, I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers and my new viewers, and I'm sure you guys are probably wondering why I got so many videos up and how so many people could be watching such an idiot. But hey, that's just the way things happen on YouTube. Yeah, this ain't Hollywood. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.